Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, good morning to all the young boomers out there. Happy Friday to you. If you are behind the desk out there, we see you trying to struggle for your independence. Today, we'll be talking about Ripple, not a blockchain. So says Ethereum co-founder, Mr. Joseph Lubin. We'll be talking about the Rips not being official like some people may think it is. Bitcoin headed north, headed higher, possibly. Some charts suggest that the Bitcoin prices could be headed higher. And finally, Tron has been added to the Bitcoin Superstore. We're going to talk about Tron a little bit out there. There's some spec on Tron. Is it a boomer? Is it a doomer? It's slipping on the coin market cap rankings, and I want to talk more about it as the rest of the boomers tune into the box. This indeed is a live broadcast. I need you touching the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Guys, I need you to touch them all right now. Touch all the buttons as we tune into this live broadcast. The voice of the blockchain here reporting live, 16 in the box. I see Giac, good morning. I see Jose, good morning. I see It's Me, Boss Lady, one of our crypto chick generals booming in the trenches. I see you, good morning to you. I see Lazor, kaboom. I see Jojo. I see crypto maniac boomers here in the trenches daily, guys. We are the savage men that are holding the line strong. It's not going under 58 or 57, guys. It may be headed higher, and we will keep kabooming. Indeed, indeed. As the rest of the maniacs tune in, this is a live broadcast. I need you touching the buttons right now. Let's head out to the coin market caps, see what's really booming out there, whether it's looking healthy or it's looking ill, and it's looking healthier than expected. A lot of doom and gloom out there in the markets. People don't want to push hard, and I'll tell you, we're going to have to step on a few landmines, perhaps lose an arm or a leg, lose a limb out here if you want to be a crypto maniac boomer soldier in the trenches with the best of them out there. As the coin market cap is currently trading at 200. Let me hit refresh here. I'm getting excited. 213 billion on the coin market caps worldwide. Bitcoin dominance is at 50. There it goes. Now it's refreshing. I'm a little bit faster than this. Okay, 212 on the bags. 52% on the Bitcoin dominance. And look, did we not hit 53 at one point? Are we starting to go down here, or did I miss something? Correct me if I'm wrong. Has Bitcoin dominance decreased since yesterday? Did we hit 53, or is it 52 and a half out there? Bitcoin at 64.76 out there, holding its weight, battling the line, holding the ground, looking like 300 out there in the trenches, guys. You need to do it right now. Start hitting your weights, your barbell exercises, your squats, your deadlifts, guys. I don't want any little baby bear cubs in here dancing around looking like this. I see you little babies out there. I need you guys in the gym immediately. No little frail little babies out here as the rest of the boomers tune into this live broadcast. Champagne, the voice, your favorite YouTubers here, booming with the favorite, I said your favorite YouTubers here, booming with the best of them is what I meant to say. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Boss Lady, Sorian George. Sorian always sounds like a heavyweight lifter out there in Romania. I hope you're pushing out there, Sorian. I see you looking healthy, he says. Bitcoin's looking healthy. CryptoZilla, one of the most high-ranking officials here in the box, always here. All the pilot maniacs, get to your planes and prepare for attack, kick the tires, and light the fires. Indeed, kaboom to you, CryptoZilla. Definitely a 5-star general by now. Chris Cantu, steak and eggs, 300 diet. Shout out to Chris out there. I was just checking out one of your videos earlier out there. The straight line, Chris. I see you out there doing the sprints out there, getting stronger out there, Chris. Guys, follow Chris. He's a boomer. Okay? Remember where you heard it first. Derek McLean from Chicago. Bang, bang. Booming out there in Chicago. Shout out to Chi-Town, all the maniacs out there. We got Ethereum at 296. Ethereum doing what it can to move that line forward, swinging the axe, swinging the spears, the blades, the grenades, doing what it can. Hopefully that package got over to Vitalik, that testosterone cypionate, okay? You know, I don't normally like to promote performing enhancing drugs, but perhaps Vitalik needs to take it because Ethereum's looking slim out there. Ripple is trash bag. bags. We rarely talk about it. It's at 31 cents today, and it's up 8%. A lot of people have been trying to shill you the rips out there in the mainstream media. We're not believing the hype out there. We're talking about Ripple today. It's not a blockchain, says Mr. Joseph Lubin out there, the co-founder of Ethereum. We're going to be talking about that briefly. Bitcoin Cash, BCH. Bitcoin Cash is such a polarizing coin. It seems like, Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Core can't get along. The tribalism needs to stop out there, because Bitcoin Cash is not going anywhere, and apparently neither is Bitcoin Core. So you guys got to get along out there. 540 on Bitcoin Cash, up 3%. EOS, Ethereum on steroids. Getting some criticism as well from Mr. Joseph Lubin, along with this criticism of Ripple. We're going to be talking about that as well. EOS at 483, up 3%. Stellar. Ripple's little cousin at 22 cents. Looking good these past couple of weeks on the Stellar. Litecoin, $57. Will Litecoin creep on over that $60 marker, guys? You know, I'm swinging with Litecoin here. Let there be light. Let there be infrared light beams, or whatever you want to call it, guys. I want those high-pressure sodiums on brighter. Tether. You know about Tether. Cardano, 10 cents. Monero, 95 cents. Ethereum Classic is down today after they were listed on Coinbase. 1364. Tron now at 2 cents after it was at 1 cent yesterday. It's up 10% today. We'll be talking about Tron, was listed on one of those Bitcoin Superstores. And then finally, IOTA at 48 cents as the rest of the boomers tune in. Let's look at what coins are really hitting today. Cortex, never heard of it. Nano, Ray Blocks, up 45%. We had a boomer in the box a few days ago, said that we're picking up Nano, and shout out to you if you picked up the Nano Ray Blocks, because it definitely went up almost 50% this week, alongside Ontology, which went up 37%. I did talk somewhat negatively about Nano, not because I don't like it, but because I identified that Nano is one of the worst performing cryptos out of the top 100 this year. But this week, it's definitely up on the winners list. We got Ontology up at $2. VeChain is booming today as well, after someone had recommended out there getting a node or some sort of a bag of VeChain, if I'm not mistaken, up 36. Nebula's up 35% at $1.66. AION, I've talked about AION before, number 65 there on the CoinMarketCap rankings. AION is another third generation blockchain. You could put it in the same category as Cardano, Neo, and EOS, okay? This one's trying to swing for the fences as well. I keep my eyes on ION. I've done a video about it before, and it's interesting to see how the ION blockchain may play out. Zilliqa, one of the most shilled coins on YouTube. It seems like most of the bots out there are using Zilliqa to shill whatever fake airdrop or whatever. So watch out for these Zilliqa links. Not to say that Zilliqa is a scam, but it seems like some of these bots online are associating with Zilliqa to try to show you some, I don't even know, guys. Just, I don't even talk about scams or anything like that, because it doesn't really concern me. I just don't like all these people shilling me and spamming me with these links. So stop it out there. Populous, 536. Pundi X at less than a penny, and then Verge is up. So it looks like a lot of those little baby shit coins that had trouble last week gained some steam, because some believers try to pick it up when the coin was down, apparently, as the rest of the maniacs tune into the box. We got 31 in the live broadcast. Chris Cantu, one of the crypto warriors there in the trenches. Mark D, which doubles first, Bitcoin or Cardano? Which holds its value in the next 2-3 years, Bitcoin or Cardano? I'm here for the long run. I don't care about a quick double up in a week. I'm here for the long gun, okay? Perhaps Cardano does have more short-term potential than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has way more confidence in the markets than Cardano has. AION is part of OneChain and Icon Network. Okay, CryptoZilla, thanks for letting us know. Decred, says Bay. Decred has a nice governance system that is interesting to study. Sorry, and George says, is that EIA or Elastos? I don't know which one you're talking about. I can barely see it. CryptoZilla says, here is Blockchain Interoperability Alliance, Icon, AION, and OneChain. Okay, so people have been talking about Icon, which is apparently the Korean Ethereum, and then OneChain is another one that's been shilled. I don't know much about that, and I've done a video about AION. It did catch my attention months back. Okay, Habib says, baby shit coins, you are funny, Champagne. I see these little baby bear cub shit coins out there, these funny bunny coins out there. We see them. Don't be a funny bunny out there, guys. Cryptonomicon says Elastos is awesome, but investing us all to shaking right now. Strictly bits is till further notice. More bits, and more kabooms out there. Be careful out there holding these baby altcoins out there. Be careful out there with these funny bunnies out there. Maybe looking sexy one week and then it may go south the next week and you could lose your entire bag, okay? Just be careful with the speculating, okay? Again, I'm not a crypto investment advisor. You could take my advice or you could leave it behind. I'm just speaking my mind out here. Yes, funny bunny shitcoins. Thanks to Chris for reminding me of trying to find a funny bunny out there, Chris. I appreciate it. Bits only, says Cryptonomicon. Shalom! I haven't seen Shalom in the box for a while. Shout out to Shalom, old school boomer out there in the trenches. Welcome back there, Shalom. Perhaps maybe you haven't been getting your post notifications. Apparently, there's a conspiracy out there that perhaps maybe Champagne Crypto and the rest of the boomers might be being banned by some of these media, these lefty media outlets out there. They don't want you to hear the good crypto word out there. They want you to stay in line with their narrative. They don't want you to be an independent man, handling your own bags, focused on your own responsibility, handling your own private keys, handling the 5x5 strong lifts out there, eating more protein and kabooming more. Shalom says this is the first notification that he's got. Shalom, I'm here daily booming with the best of them, here with the snipers. I see you, snipers. And they don't want you to know that Champagne's on the networks out there. Funny bunny shitcoins, quite quote of the year, you the best champ. Shout out to Cryptonomicon there. Definitely a high-ranking official in the population of the chat box. We always welcome you. Lord SPI, I see you, Lord. I fart on mass media and these social justice warriors. These pucking soy boys. I see you. The soy boys have infiltrated for a while now. It's also a little bit of the men's fault out there for giving them a seat at the table. We should have never let the soy boys into the room, guys. You know, I, along with the rest of the boomers out here, should take a little responsibility. You know, years back, we let the soy boys in, and look what happened, guys. Never again. Kaboom. Make that bull dance. That bull's there. You know, bulls don't dance. They're focused on the wins out there. Save the dances for the little baby bear cubs. Those little cubs out there, I see you, cubs. Hopefully we'll turn you into a man sooner than later out there. Boss Lady says, for sure, Champagne, these funny bunnies are doing their best to control the narrative 100. Hashtag no funny bunny. Hashtag no funny bunny, says Boss Lady. Indeed, guys, we have the evidence here. It's been documented. The majority of the boomers are just not getting their post notifications, and perhaps they're not seeing Champagne on the results out there. That's what happens when you're a boomer, guys. That's what happens when you're a boomer. Shalom says, LOL. Indeed. Yo, General Champ, kaboom. Shout out to Rafterman out there. I see some of the day ones back in the box out there. Kaboom to you. Let's check out some of these headlines. Ripple, not a blockchain technology, says Ethereum co-founder Mr. Joseph Lubin. Okay, Joseph Lubin appeared on Bloomberg to speak about the current state of the crypto market, Ethereum's development and competition, but ended up commenting on Ripple and EOS, not much to the likes of investor community of both of these coins. So let's see exactly what this guy said. Joseph Lubin's, he's one of Vitalik's homeboys. Hopefully he's been working out too. I can't see if he's strong or not, or if he's a fat boy, but let's see what he has to say. Okay, Lubin, on being asked about what would happen if other protocols like Ripple or EOS, which trade speed or decentralization for security, gain favor in the mid to long term, replied in a very unfazed manner, saying, Ripple isn't really a blockchain technology. It's sort of a payment system, so I don't really consider that a competitor, says Joseph Lubin in regards to Ripple. Trash bags. Continuing his comments, though, on EOS, Lubin described EOS as a slightly, maybe slightly decentralized approach at building a blockchain. So he doesn't call EOS completely not a blockchain. He says it's slightly more decentralized, but definitely Ripple is not a blockchain tech, says the founder of Ethereum, the co-founder of Ethereum, Joseph Lubin. And he's making some critiques here of EOS. You know how we feel about EOS. Half the community is with it, the other half's not with it. Champagne is on the boat, ready for the ride. You know, I got a little bit of maybe a little dime baggy on EOS. Okay, maybe a couple dime baggies, not more than I am willing to lose out there. Most of the bags are in the bits. like we've recommended in the past. And I want to see where EOS may go. You know, being that I've been using Steem and BitShares, you know, perhaps maybe I'm biased out there. But it's good to know some of the criticisms out there because some people don't like EOS. And I want to keep it 1,000 out there in the box because we're not here just to shill coins, or we're not here to shill coins at all. We're here to get better, healthier, and wealthier with every trade and every lift. Kaboom to that. 3 charts suggest Bitcoin prices could be headed higher. This from Coindesk.com, from Omkar Godboli, and you know, Godboli. You guys know that I have all the links for these articles down below. You could read them in their entirety by linking in the description. This article says that these 3 charts that this Mr. Omkar is looking at could suggest that the prices could be headed higher. Prices could be headed higher. I like all this positive news. Okay, 4-hour chart bull breakout confirmed. 1-hour chart bull flag breakout on the RSI, and a daily chart short-term moving averages adopting a bullish bias. So the view is Bitcoin remains on the hunt of the inverse head and shoulders out there for all my TA, my trend charters out there. It remains on the hunt for an inverse head and shoulders neckline resistance of 67.15, 67.15. A bullish breakout, if confirmed, would validate the bearish to bullish trend change suggested by the 4-hour chart and allow a sustained move above 7,000. So we're, you know, if it breaks through the 67 is what they're calling here. Okay, again, this is not my personal opinion. I'm letting you guys know what the opinion of this author is on Coindesk.com. This is his personal view, and you know, I'm not going to disagree. I kind of agree. I don't see anything to oppose here. On the downside, a break below 62.13 would abort the bullish view. So right now we're kind of there in that target between that 62 and 67 that this gentleman over here, Omkar, has identified. We got to break 67 according to him. Now, my personal opinion is that we're going to be trading between 58 and 8,000 for the rest of the summer until we see some better news. Okay, that's what I've been saying for the whole entire summer. But we'll see what really happens out there. Finally, a Bitcoin Superstore chooses Tron as its new addition. For all my Tron maniacs out there, when I was looking at Tron, and when I was looking at Tron at the same time I was researching EOS, and I decided to go into EOS instead of going into Tron out there. Tron caught my attention when it first came out, and had a very large trading volume, at one point larger than the trading volume of Bitcoin itself. So that caught my attention. Tron continues to make new victories, with the latest one being a huge step towards mainstream usage. The new development has seen Tron become a new addition to the Bitcoin Superstore, and it was entirely community inspired. Okay, so Tron at the Bitcoin Superstore. I've never heard of this Bitcoin Superstore. What is this? Let's check this out here. What's this Superstore about? Champagne hasn't heard about it. Is it that super? So you could buy from any online retailer. Okay, buy from 200,000 online shops, pay with 8 major cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, Ethereum, Litecoin, Nano, Tron, and Ripple. Amazon Prime speeds are matched. Input the Amazon link into our purchase now feature and receive Prime shipping speeds. Oh, okay. So this is interesting service here that allows you to pay with cryptos. You guys may check it out. So most popular e-gift card. So you could probably buy gift cards here with crypto too. Okay, that's interesting to look at. Let me know if you guys know more about this. But anyway, Bitcoin Superstore has added Tron. So, you know, that's good news for my Tron maniacs. I don't hold any Tron out there, but it seems like, you know, Tron keeps coming up in the discussion. So I want to keep my eye on Tron out there as the rest of the boomers tune in. We got 31 in the box. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. We've been talking about Ripple. Apparently, it's not a blockchain. So says Ethereum co-founder Joseph Lubin in an article that I have linked down below. We've talked about Bitcoin could be headed higher, according to this article there on CoinDesk, also linked down below. And finally, Tron has been added to the Bitcoin Superstore, and that article is linked down below. We just checked out the Bitcoin Superstore. Apparently, it lets you buy from over 200,000 retailers with crypto. I believe you can also buy gift cards, fiat gift cards with crypto, the way I'm understanding, if I'm not mistaken out there. Shout out to Zenyatta out there. Tron has a big community. Yeah, I know that. That's why I've got my eyes on it. Justin's son works at Dunkin' Donuts on 5th Ave, says David Tran. All right. Boss Lady says, okay, Bitcoin Superstore. I see ya. Okay. Tron equals triumphing ridiculously over newbies. So apparently Namakon's not a believer. You know, I don't hold bags out there, but, you know, we'll discuss it out there if, you know, people are interested and see if maybe perhaps a boom send our positive energy out there. Yeah, I had a feeling it would be BitMEX, said CryptoZilla. Okay. Tess Cook for you says, I will have to check out the Bitcoin Superstore. Yeah, I'm just learning about it too. I just literally clicked on it for the first time here during this live broadcast. So I don't know if it's funny bunny, if it's a boomer or a doomer. Okay, guys, let me know more if you guys know. We got 34 there in the box out here. Bitcoin trading at 64.83. I'm feeling good this morning, guys. I'm feeling good this morning. Continuing to push more. I mean, I'm going there every day. I'm telling you guys, this 300 by the end of the year. I'm not playing games, okay? I hope you're following me on this journey out here, okay? While you guys worry about checking the coin market cap every hour, you need to be worrying about eating healthier and exercising more, okay? Some of you guys are too much fat boys out there playing PS4 all the time, and you need to stop it, okay? You guys need to stop it. Get on some sort of a diet, on some sort of a workout plan. Me personally, I did the ketogenic diet. I still follow keto for the most part, but I've hit the majority of my goals. And then I've been following the StrongLifts 5x5, guys. This is the website, 5x5, StrongLifts workout, beginner training program for strength and muscle mass, okay? So it focuses on squat, bench press, and deadlift, along with other barbell exercises. I invite you guys to check this one out. This is what I'm doing, okay? And then I'm following, not only following this program, but I'm also taking this protein powder. The keto collagen protein powder, low carb protein powder, better for the hairs, the nails, the skin, the joints, and digestion. Amongst so many proteins that I've experimented with in the past couple of months, this seems to be like one of the only ones that settles in my stomach okay. It doesn't make me nauseous or whatnot. It has a little less protein than some of your popular whey proteins out there, but keto collagen, do the research. We get what is it, 15% off with the link that I have in the description. There's a code down there, and you know, if you guys use it, Champagne gets a kickback. So I want to be transparent out there. If you want to help me out, click the link. Okay, guys. Ryan Shore says, has anyone heard much on my spurt? No, I don't know about that. Do you own any stocks in companies? Maybe. We don't know, okay? We're not talking about stocks and companies out here. I don't respect fatzos. These hipster beard-wearing fatzos, I fart on their skulls while pumping iron. Guys, some of you guys need to go ahead and cut the beard off. You guys are looking like some socialist communists out there. It's not in style anymore now, guys. You're looking like Che Guevara. Stop it with this commie stuff already. I need you guys to trim down the beard, button up, and clean up out there, guys. Listen to Lord SBI. Yo, Champ, your take on crypto being covered daily on mainstream media now. It's becoming the norm right before our eyes. They're propping up crypto so when the stock market crashes, they can hedge with crypto, says Cryptonomicon. Yeah, it's been some time now, a few months, definitely the whole years. When it boomed back in December, you know, it seems like CNBC and some of these other MSM outlets started picking up the coverage. What do I feel about it? Hey, you know, whatever. More eyes on the bits, okay? It's inevitable, okay? If you've been in the game for a while now, like some of the boomers here in the box, like Shalom, like CryptoZilla out there, we know that this time, it was soon to come, okay? So this thing, if you're a long gunner, you know that crypto is going to go ahead and obliterate fiat in the long term is what we're speculating on here. So, you know, it's just only a matter of time before they're covering it even more. And apparently the mainstream media out there was doing like a tutorial or some sort of a news segment explaining how to buy Ripple. So, you know, Ripple's already there infiltrated on the lefty media. Ripple's the lefty coin. They got Bill Clinton talking at their next event out there, okay? It's just a crypto lefty coin out there. I want nothing to do with it. And apparently it's not even a blockchain. It's not even a blockchain. It's just a glorified database. Guys, throw it in the trash. Hit up that B90X. Get your Bitcoin knowledge out. It went off. Johnny Turbo saying something about B90. Listen, guys, whatever you're doing, you know, it could be P90X. It could be Bitcoin 90, whatever it is. I need you guys stacking your bags more, and I need you guys training your physical. I want everybody looking like 300 by the end of the year. Kaboom to that. Stellar is the same guy that made Ripple. LOL. Yeah, we know that, Shalom. It's Ripple's little cousin. We've discussed that before, and I've kind of been a little apprehensive, you know, looking at the Stellar Lumens out there, being that it's a family with the Rips out there. Stellar Lumens did have a little kaboom in the past couple weeks, and we talked about what its uses are for. But, you know, I'm weary. I'm weary out there. You know, I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, and I don't like off-chain solutions or centralization. I'm weary. That's why I even called out EOS out there. I said, is this the blockchain that we are expecting? Okay, I got a little bag and I'm giving it a chance out there. But you know, if you want to hold with intent to distribute out there, okay, hold the bits, more bits and more kabooms. Rafterman R says, nice energy, champ. I'm always trying to bring that good positive energy out there, okay? I look forward every day to booming with you guys. One of the highlights of my day. I never thought that a boomer like me will have 32, sometimes even more than 100 here in the box, building with the math daily out here, getting healthier and wealthier. And I'm appreciative I'm appreciative all you maniacs there in the box. I'm definitely, I show gratitude, guys. Definitely. Thank you for tuning in. I heard Bitcoin Cash is going to burn coins. Anyone else hear that? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. We do know that Vitalik, you know, he kind of hinted at his support for Bitcoin Cash yesterday in his tweet storm out there. He did a 70 tweet storm explaining the Casper upgrades to the Ethereum blockchain. He also suggested that it's time for people to go to the convenience store and be able to use Bitcoin Cash. He said Bitcoin Cash. He didn't say Bitcoin, Litecoin, or any other coin. He specifically said Bitcoin Cash. Now, it's great that Vitalik is thinking about adoption as opposed to waiting around for Big Brother's approval when it comes to the ETF. But what I got to say to Vitalik is, Vitalik, stop talking about the Casper. Stop talking about the sharding, about the plasma. We've been waiting for that. We've been waiting for the friendly ghost. We've been waiting for the plasma to run through our bloodstreams for a while, yet you have not delivered. So stop tweeting and start delivering right now. Derek McLean says, I know Champagne doesn't agree, but crypto needs institutional money to really increase in value. Every major market, stocks, bonds, gold are driving by institutional money. Institutional money equals trillions. And you may have a point, Derek. I don't completely disagree with you, but the thing is if you've been in crypto for a while, crypto is not supposed to be part of the legacy financial institution. It made it to $20,000 per Bitcoin before the suit stepped in and they introduced the futures or whatnot, and look what happened thereafter. Okay, so, you know, I beg to differ with you. I mean, it does sound like it's a good thing if more money comes in, but do we really need these clowns playing in our sandbox? Boss Lady says, I know, right? Vitalik with all them tweets. You know, I didn't read them all, and I'm sure that the developers out there that are interested in the blockchain development are interested in the technicalities with the Casper, with the sharding, or whatever that is. And it sounds all good, and I support it. Thumbs up to all the ideas. But enough with the tweet storms. Enough with the talk. In the meantime and in between time, you got EOS breathing down your neck. You got Neo. You got Tron. You got AI. And there's a bunch of blockchains out there that are thirsty with the Bitcoin on the tip of their spear, on the tip of their blade. They're coming for you, Vitalik. So you better get in the gym and do some strength conditioning. Shout out to Rafterman R out there. Keep booming. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it out there, guys. Kaboom to you. A little fiat being dropped there in the house. Kaboom to Rafterman R. I appreciate any little donation. I'll take fiat as well. I mean, fiat still works out there to pay bills and to feed baby Champagne. So let's do it. Drop a little fiat in the box if you like. Vitalik needed the talk. His troops needed the boost. Things are coming for ETFs from Ethereum. It's all about time. 9 years behind Bitcoin, says Johnny Turbo. Yeah, that may be true. I mean, you know, perhaps the morale out there from the Ethereum team was low this week after Ethereum got obliterated out there in the blockchain battlefields, dipped under 300. And as soon as the price suffered, we see Vitalik come out there, try to do some sort of a war chant. I don't know what that 70-tweet storm really was for. If you didn't implement the technology, it just seems like a big pep rally. But perhaps they needed it, Johnny Turbo. You're probably right. You know, they needed a pep talk. You know, I'm out here pepping up the boomers every day. You know, I know you guys need it too. So, you know, perhaps that was his form of, you know, kabooming. Vitalik needs a glass of champagne and synthol to get in shape, says Lord SBI. Perhaps, maybe so. Donation hype, Rafter, says Jojo Wave. Yeah, again, thanks a lot to Rafter Man R out there. Let me give you another kaboom. And let me throw you a sniper scope out there. You sound like a sniper. Nope, we don't want them to play in our sandbox, says Boss Lady. And then Derek says, institutional money was in before 20K. They have made the futures to have the ability to short it. You have to know the game. Big finance are greedy pigs. They are never on the sidelines when it comes to the money. Yeah, but they officially come in with the futures, and maybe some people were in, but the official move was with the futures being accepted, and soon thereafter, the markets tanked. So one needs to ask, do we really need these people? Okay. Again, Derek, I don't know if you're just waiting for that pat on the back from Big Brother, but it's that type of mentality that it's not going to separate us from the legacy system. We are building a new system. It's a new day, a new era. Okay. And these guys want to play in our box. We're not going to go play in their box. So it's our rules now. We need this mentality out there because as the crypto market grows, there's a lot of baby bear cubs coming in, and they still want to think with the mind state from before. Guys, this is a new day, a new era. They never seen boomers like this on the field. They never seen savages with Bitcoins on their blades out here, guys. It's a new day, a new era, and kaboom to that. They never seen snipers in the field. Some of these legacy suits, they want to come into the game and chart Bitcoin the same way they would chart stocks and bonds. What they don't understand is it's a new era, a new movement out here. And right now, the price is more reflective about the industry's emotion rather than the technicalities when it comes to the economics out there. And these charts can't track emotion out there. You got to be in the trenches every day, feeling the energy, feeling the kabooms. Until things level off, then maybe the charts will be more reflective like they are on the stocks and bonds. But it's a new day, a new era. These guys don't know what hit them. These guys are still thinking that Hillary was going to be the president. Okay, these guys, they've been watching the wrong news broadcast. They need to tune in to Champagne. Shout out to McLovin, the Irish R&B singer. I see you, McLovin, out there in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. He's not in Ireland, guys. He's in Vegas singing Irish R&B, the latest genre to boom for the cryptomaniacs. Lord SBI says he's got to go. Thanks for the great, entertaining, and positive stream. Keep pushing, Champagne. What a power crush. Shout out to Lord SBI out there, a general in the population of the chat box. Enjoy your day. We're sending our positive energy out there to you, Lord. Rafterman R says, thank you, champ. We appreciate you and your example. Thank you, Rafterman, for showing love out there and tuning into these broadcasts. Thank you for your positive energy. Kaboom to you. Boss Lady says, Champagne, we appreciate you, yo. It's hard out here in these streets at times, but we got to get up early and kaboom for these baby champs and boss babies. Indeed, shout out to Boss Lady. If not the leader of the crypto chicks worldwide out there. Boss Lady, you got to be, you're definitely a crypto boss by now. I see you all over the place. Shout out to you. Booming that Jen Yen snack time champagne. It's like a cup of coffee. Indeed. Shout out to Johnny Turbo. Shout out to McLovin out there in Vegas. I see all the boomers out there. Shout out to Chris Cantu, best crypto channel on the planet. Kaboom. Shout out to Chris. Guys, follow Chris. Chris got some good energy. I see Chris out there improving himself daily worldwide in East Asia, running the sprints out there, writing the books out there. Guys, focus on winners. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here. We got 33 live in the box right now, 18 on the likes, 2 silent lone wolves out there lurking that dislike Champagne's content. Perhaps maybe I triggered a crypto lefty or a crypto commie. That's okay. OBS7 says, yeah, thank you, champ. I'm from Ireland. McLovin, do your thing, bro. Shout out to OBS7 out there in Ireland. Another sniper coming out the foxhole. Shout out to you, Obi. If you're just tuning in, we've been talking about Ripple, trash bag. It's not a blockchain. And I've been telling you guys for a while, watch out for these shit coins. Some of them are just glorified databases. They're not really a blockchain. And you could read about what Mr. Joseph Lubin has to say about Ripple in this article linked below on CoinGape, written by... doesn't even have an author. Okay. Anyway, it's there. So what he said, Lubin, on being asked on what would happen if other protocols like Ripple and EOS, because he made some criticism about EOS, and though I like EOS, we got to mention it, okay, because we want to keep it fair and balanced, right? Which trade speed or decentralization for security gain favor in the mid to long term. He replied in a very unfazed manner saying, Ripple isn't really a blockchain technology. It's sort of a payment system, so I don't really consider that a competitor, said Joseph Lubin, the co-founder of Ethereum. Now, he goes on and he talks about EOS. He says EOS, a slightly, maybe slightly decentralized approach at building blockchain system. Okay, as he put it, 21 people who know each other are producing the coins, says that. Now, I don't know how true that is. I mean, I watched... the voting process with the block producers. I don't know if all the block producers know each other. I don't know if they're all in cahoots out there. It seemed like there was candidates from all over the world, and that somewhat it was decentralized. But we do know that Block 1 has the majority of the tokens. Okay, so, you know, it could be centralized in that manner that they hold most of the bags out there. So let me know what you think about that. But definitely Ripple's trash bags. He says EOS is slightly more decentralized, but that's how he feels. Let me know if you agree or disagree. On this article down here, we have on Coindesk.com, you could see that Mr. Omkar God Boli posted 3 charts suggest Bitcoin's prices could be headed higher. This is... along with the bullish sentiment that some of the boomers have there in the chat box, as opposed to some of the bearish sentiment that some of these cubs are releasing onto the markets here. It looks like the majority of the bears out there are celebrating, dancing around. But if you could see here, according to these 3 charts shared by Mr. God Bali, he says that bulls may be coming back. A breakout may be coming. Okay, so they could be headed higher. You could check out all his charts out there. 1 hour chart, daily chart, moving averages, adopting a bullish bias. So basically, his view is that Bitcoin remains on the hunt of the inverse head and shoulders neckline resistance of 67.15. A bullish breakout, if confirmed, would validate the bearish to bullish trend change suggested by the 4-hour chart and allow a sustained move above 7,000. On the downside, a break below 62.13 would abort the bullish view. And as you could see right now, we're about between 62 and 67 at 64.66. Anyone else buying Bitcoin at this moment, says Shalom. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not getting any bits at this moment. I haven't got any bits. I've secured my bags out here, and you know, I've repositioned my bag. So me personally, at this moment, no. I don't know if anybody else has. It may be, you know, not a bad time. I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of waiting to see, you know, what would happen. We're kind of in a red zone right now. You know, it could go up, it could go down. I still think that we're going to be trading sideways for some time. After movie Social Media came out, it spun the Winklevoss so bad. I heard that they were getting Bitcoin. I didn't want anything to do with it. Now I take time to research his movie spin put on subjects. Ryan, all these movies out there are produced by a bunch of lefties out there. Hollywood has been infiltrated for years now, guys. They're pushing agendas from the very beginning out there. So you got to ask yourself twice. You got to do some research out there. You know, like you said, take time to research movies, the spin they put on subjects out there, okay? Because You know, we already know who's infiltrated the productions out there. Jared says, was checking prices, notice a lot of big buys between 5,000 and 6,000. Yeah, that seems to be the bottom. I called the bottom about 57. It seems like things don't really go, you know, under more, you know, deeper than 57. It doesn't go under that. So, you know, you may be right. Yeah, it can. If 65, yeah, if it can 65.95, it can move as high as 77, says original copy. So if it could break 65.95, copy thinks it can go to 77. Shalom says he's finding that there are a ton of bulls, but no one buying at this price. Shalom, you know what it is, Shalom? That the bulls have already stacked up on their bags. You know, we got a lot of bulls here, including myself. You know, I've already stacked up the bags. So, you know, I still got one or two in the chamber, but I'm not going to blow that load until I see it maybe dip a little lower. So you always got to have one in the chamber. I mean, I fired as at the bits during these dips this summer, but it looks like the bulls have wasted most of their ammo out there. As Bitcoin rises, bullish market dominance lowers. Says Rafterman. I'm not. Are you talking about Bitcoin rising in price, or are you talking about the market dominance of Bitcoin? I think you're talking about Bitcoin price. All right, guys, we've been tuning in for about 41 minutes. I want to keep these broadcasts to about 45 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and take a few more comments and questions before signing out. Rafterman, he daily cost averages weekly. He bought at 64.04 out there, Shalom. So you do have some bulls that are still buying. Shalom thinks that he knows, he says he knows a few that are waiting to sell at the 7K area. And you bring out a point that I talked about yesterday there, Shalom. It seems like it's going to be a long road back to the all-time high. And I'll tell you guys why, because boomers out there, they're trying to make quick gains. So, you know, if you bought at 6,000, you may sell at 7,000. And then you have the baby bear cubs that didn't sell during the storm that are waiting to sell when they break even. Some of these guys, they got in at 9, 10, 11, 12. If you're really a cub, you probably got in at 15, 16. So they're waiting for things to go closer to the 10K range, and then they'll probably dump to decrease their losses out there. So, you know, people are trying to secure some profits, reduce their losses, and as the price goes up, you're going to see some dumps. So it's going to be a long road back to that $20,000, because as soon as we see 7,000, 8,000, there's going to be a group that sells there. As soon as we see 10,000, there's going to be another group that sells there. Every, you know, step along the way back to the all-time high, we're going to have to be swinging our blades and pushing this line forward. It's a war zone out there. Kaboom to the snipers. Derek is buying the alts when Bitcoin hits 4,200. Derek, I think you'd be waiting around. I don't think that things are going to dip much lower than, me personally, 57, but I don't think it's going to go under 5. The price goes up, the dominance is lower, says Rafterman. Yeah, I was looking at the dominance at the beginning of this stream, and I don't know if we're at an all-time high with the dominance. Were we at 53% dominance yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or were we at 52.5? Okay, I don't know if this dominance has decreased since yesterday. Let's look at the dominance charts here. Maybe that we can identify. No, it just keeps going up. So, yeah. Let's see that one day. Bitcoin dominance in the past 24 hours it's been about the same. I think I could have saw 53% at one point, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyhow, until this dominance goes down, you know, back under 50%, I don't think the altcoins are going to go up favorably. I mean, right now we're seeing a little green on the field. This may be a false breakout. I don't know. Again, I think that, you know, we're kind of trading sideways here, you know, like, and it can go any which way. I don't think we're going to dip under that 58, though. I'll tell you personally. And we may go over 7, but my, you know, resistance area is 8,000. Jim out there. Shout out to Jim. He says, is Ethereum going to a hundo or will Casper ever be released? Now, Jim, I'll tell you, I'm an ETH bag holder out here and I'm gunning for Ethereum. I'm a long-term believer out here. But like I said earlier, Vitalik needs to get in the gym and stop tweeting 70 tweets to explain his technology. He needs to go ahead, get in the gym and deliver the tech that's functional, okay? I need to see Casper the Friendly Ghost, the plasma, the sharding, or whatever he wants to call it, and I need it ASAP. Will it go to 100? He runs the risk of losing a lot of value if he doesn't pump extra weight, if he doesn't deliver this tech sooner than later. So I don't know the answer to your question out there, Jim. I hopefully, you know, he releases it soon. Shalom, he says he has 5,300 to 55 Bitcoin with Bitcoin at 60% dominance before a reversal. So you're somewhere in line with what I believe out there, Shalom. I think I call my bottom about 5,700 and maybe a Bitcoin dominance of, you know, slightly over 55%. So we're somewhere around the same field. You think things are going to go a little lower? I think, you know, you say 53, 55. I say about 57, but we're somewhere in the same field. Mike Pfeiffer out there says, damn, I didn't get a notification again, champ, but I'm here. Had to hold down the post with the sniper rifle. Shout out to my sniper out there. Mike, he didn't get his post notification. Further evidence that Champagne is being shadow banned by these lefty organizations. OBS7, he says, guys, it's a buy. We have bottomed out. Okay, OBS. Maybe you're right, OBS. I think I disagree with you. I think the bottom's a little lower, but you know, hey, maybe you're right. Shalom Dunn says 75 to 80% retracement is normal for Bitcoin. That is normal. OBS says it's an effing buy by Ripple, by everything. OBS, you know how I feel about Ripple. Smells like central banking. Not really a blockchain. I'm not interested. I'll pass. Let them go hang out with the Clintons. Chris Cantu says, Mike Pfeiffer with the ghillie suit on the mountaintop. Kaboom, indeed. All right, guys, I'll take a few more questions and comments. We ran over this 45 minutes. The energy's been great today. I feel good. I told you I woke up early. Well, not so early today. I got into the gym maybe around 7:30, a little later than normal. But I took my time today, and as I put more weight on the barbell, I have more rest time between my sets. So the training session takes a little longer as I keep putting on weight onto the barbell. And the more weight I put on the barbell, I'm noticing less people coming up to Champagne asking him how many sets he has left on the rack. Okay, I got more sets than you is the answer to your question. Okay, I'm doing more sets than you. Okay, so weight out there. So I'm putting the weight out there, more barbell, more strength, and more kabooms. If you guys are interested, I need you getting strong out there, and I would invite you to do this program, the Strong Lifts. It says it's a beginner training program, but I'm far from a beginner. I've been working out for years. I would call myself, you know, low intermediate. I mean, I'm not that strong, not as strong as some of the gentlemen that do this program. So, you know, most people think that they're intermediate and they're still on the beginning level, okay? Most people are not benching over their body weight or squatting more than that. But, you know, I invite you to check out this program. There's a great app for both the iPhone and the Android, and it takes you through the journey. It even tells you exactly the poundage you should be putting on the barbell every time, okay? And if you don't meet your goals, your rep goals, it has you adjust your weight. It tells you exactly what to do. So it's like having a personal trainer, and I like it. I like it. I'm not one that's particularly booming on my phone much. I don't like the, you know, you don't catch Champagne texting much, doing the emojis, the group text. I'm old school with it, guys. I don't like the typing. I'm not the typer. I'd rather talk it out, okay? Chances are, if you throw me a group text, I'm not answering, okay? I'll call you, okay? I do it old school out there. So when it comes to the apps, I've been a little apprehensive to use any app out there, being that they mine your data. Sometimes they have you log in through your Facebook, and a bunch of things that are not attractive to me. But when it comes to this app, you didn't have to log in through Facebook, and it took you through the journey, and it doesn't seem like they're mining much data. So I went ahead and used it, and I'm happy I did. So go ahead and do it. I don't get any kickbacks for letting you know about this. Perhaps I need to reach out to Strong Lifts and ask them for an affiliate link, because I think I've already sent a few people out there to their site. But, you know, sometimes you got to do things just for the positive energy. Not everything needs to be monetized out there. So check that out. What is being monetized is these links to the Perfect Keto products. We get 15% off. I haven't tried all these products. I'll tell you, the only products that I've personally tried are the Keto Collagen and the urine testing strips. But they have other products that seem to be attractive, like the MCT oil powder, keto sports drink, ketone base, or whatnot. You get 15% off these products with the link down below, and I invite you guys to check it out. Hodl gang, that's a good video, says Aaron Crypto. All right, shout out to Aaron. Great show, champ. Shout out to the Crypto Warriors. Keep booming. Shout out to Chris Cantu. Good boom to you, Chris. Good to see you're doing your thing, champ. Keep up the good work. Good to see you back around there, Shalom. It's been a while since I see you here in the box. I know you've been there for a while. I definitely know you're a boomer long term. Glad to see you back, and glad to know that you weren't around because you were getting the post notifications, as opposed to not being around because you weren't feeling Champagne's energy. So glad to have you back. Welcome. Rafterman R, thank you for that gratuity today. I appreciate you, Rafterman. He said, name of lifting program again, please. Oh, you guys didn't see it. I showed you it on the screen. Let me show it back. This is the name of the program. Stronglifts.com. Okay, 5x5, and you could put that into the Google or the Android or the iPhone store, and they have an app. So read this. I'm telling you, read this. Look, he's got a whole book here. Read this. Read this entire thing. This is a hell of a website. I'll tell you this guy. I mean, shout out to, what's his name here? Mehdi. This guy put together a hell of a website here. Okay, this thing is, if you want to figure out how to do a website and how to monetize, this is a hell of a website here, because it puts information above conversions. Okay, so check it out. But yeah, you could read everything about that, the overview, everything about this. Okay, so check out stronglifts.com. And then the keto products are right here, perfectketo.com. The collagen. Apparently, the protein collagen is different than the whey protein. Protein collagen is made from grass-fed animals, if I'm not mistaken. And digesting that protein is more along the lines of eating real meat, as opposed to digesting whey protein, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I'm not a nutritionist, a dietitian, or anything like that, so I don't know the ins and outs on all the science out there. But what I do know is that I drank it and it felt good. I normally don't take any supplements. You know, you can get jacked up and look like 300 without taking any protein powders. You know, I like eating red meat, a lot of eggs, a lot of healthy fats, and I cut the carbs out there. The carbs, you know, the carbs are keeping everybody soft and sugary, keeping you sweet out there. Mike says, damn, well, I gotta have to rewatch the stream now. Hopefully it's not a bunch of crypto white knights talking about the rips waiting for Big Brother to hold their hands. No, we didn't have that. We didn't have that. Out there, Mike, but you know, I invite you to check out the stream. Cryptozilla says, now we just need to find Saeed. Indeed. You know what, Cryptozilla, I don't know if you were around, but Saeed dropped by about a week or two ago. He said, what's up? And I told Saeed, you're always welcome back here. So if you're out there, Saeed, you know you're always welcome out here. MH says, ready to blow up. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tune out. I appreciate all you maniacs. If I don't see you this weekend, have a great weekend. Focus on your health, your wealth. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.